Hey, what's up out there, y'all? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. I told you I'm gonna be doing more videos, okay? Starting with this one today. We got a very nice day in the city that I'm in, and I got a vehicle here. I got a real rare vehicle. I want you to see this one that's sitting behind me, and I'm gonna take you through what I'm gonna be doing to this between today and tomorrow. So, okay, everybody, so check this out. I am a lover of cars. You know that. I love cars. I've been that way since I was a kid. I've done nothing but love cars. But this right here, this is a beaut. This is a 2006. It is a Lexus. Let's see, what do we got over here? This is the SC 430, okay? And this thing, I tell you, is very, very nice. Well kept. Low miles on it, and I mean, look at the condition that this vehicle is in. Everything on it is original. It's got dual pipes on it. This thing has got a V8 engine inside of it. I mean, I'm talking about, you can feel the power when you start up a V8 engine. You can just feel it. And it's got that fold back convertible top. Let's see if this door here open or not. Or did I? Oh, okay. You take a look at the inside. Take a look at the inside of this leather. This is, like I said, this is a 2006. They don't do vehicles like this anymore. They don't make them with this type of quality leather in Lexuses and anything. They don't, because, you know, every year, you know, they get cheaper. They get cheap on everything. They do. They lessen they get cheap on the materials, and what they do is they charge you more money for everything that you get. And that's the way it is. And that's with any and everything, you know. So, but I'm gonna clean this vehicle up. I'm gonna give it a good decontamination because I am putting a ceramic coating on it. And I'm gonna show you what type of ceramic coating that I'm gonna put on this vehicle. I am. But let's just take a look around. It's got fog lights right there. There you got the LS badge on it. And let's see. I didn't get a chance. I'll pop the hood, not now, but when I start cleaning it, give you guys a look at the engine up under it. And I mean, this thing is absolutely, this is one of the nicest sports cars that I've ever seen. It's one of the nicest ones that I've ever done, okay? And I mean, it's a really cool car. I've been watching a lot of videos about it and how, you know, some people labeled it as an old man's car and stuff like that. If that's the case, I don't care. I'll take it. I'll take it, because I tell you, this thing, look at the body lines in it and how just smooth and sweet it is. Now, let me show you something here on this side. Now, this is some type of, I don't know what the color is called. It could be an Oxford white, close to it. But I want you to see something where you're going to notice where the road rash and stuff is at. Notice around, look at the bottom of the trim. If you can see up under there how brownish it looks up under the bottom. I'm gonna clean all that up, okay? Some iron remover and a synthetic clay mitt, and I'll get all that stuff there up. I'll get it all cleaned out, and we'll get it going. What I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna take you through the whole cleaning process of it, just take you through a little bit of it, but we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty come when I get ready to start putting the ceramic coating on it. All right, so now I got the Lexus all washed. I got it deconned. I even put some iron remover on it. You know, well, that's part of the decontamination, is the iron remover. But you can see it's all cleaned up and it's ready to go. And it is the end of the evening of the first day. And I'm not gonna put the ceramic coating on here until tomorrow. First thing I gotta do is I gotta polish it out. Now I wanna show you something too as well. Check this out, y'all. Now look at that headlight there, and look at that headlight over there. And you can see there's a little bit difference. The one on the driver's side, it's got a little faintness in it. I did these headlights when he had first bought this vehicle, okay? Because they were cloudy in that. But the thing about it is, we know that even if you do the headlights, they're not gonna last. And they don't. The headlights, once you clear them up, you constantly have to treat them. You constantly, because that stuff will come right back. I've seen it come back. So let's say goodnight to it, and we'll be back out here in the morning. All right, so we're in the next day of the getting ready to do a polish out and a ceramic coating up on the Lexus SC 430. Okay, you see it's all cleaned up and everything is good and ready to go. Now, let me introduce to everybody a little something that I got here. This is my cheap little Temu rolling cart. And we can pull this out a little bit far enough so you guys can take a look at it. Okay, it is small. Okay, I got it from Temu. All right, don't trust Temu. That's all I got to say is don't trust Temu, because what they advertise and what you see online is won't be exactly what it is that you're going to get. And I'm going to talk about that in another video, because I got a whole thing about Temu, which is, we'll talk about it on another video. Right now, let's go through a little bit of everything that I got. I want to show you all, okay? So, here's my cart. On top of my cart right here, I have I've got an orbiting buffer, which is right here, orbiting hand buffer, and this is battery operated. I got this off of Amazon, and I think it was something like 59 bucks, okay, and it came in a case with a couple extra batteries, and I'm telling you now, this thing works great. I don't have to go, especially, you're working on a budget, or you're living on a budget, to go and buy a $300 to $500 buffer. No, I got a couple other electric buffers that are good, but this thing here works great, so I'm going to use it. I also bought this one off of Amazon. This little small one, and this takes a 2 to 3 inch buffing pads on it, and this is for hitting the smaller corners, and it is battery operated, you can see, and it comes with 2 batteries, and it comes in a case. All this stuff. I think I got this one off of Amazon for somewhere like around $39, $49. I think that's what I paid for it, all right? Doesn't have a name on it, just says mini cordless polisher. Works great, okay? Works great, so I'm using it, all right? Now, if you look down at the bottom down here, you'll see I got, those are my rags. I got some polishing pads, and what I'm gonna use, like I say, I'm not, there's no any paint correction. This is basically a one-step process, so there'll be no compound used. I'm gonna be using the McGuire's Mirror Glaze Ultra Finishing Polish. Now, for those of you who don't know, a polish is different from a wax. It is different. A polish is different from a wax, is different from a compound. They're all different, okay? So I'm gonna be using that. On the side here, I got some Jay Leno's quick detailer, which I spray that over my buffing pads to kind of, when I'm putting them on there to keep it, still kind of moist, because it goes on a lot better when the pad is moist. As I told you, the paint on this vehicle is in excellent condition. And it looks good. Okay, so I'm not gonna, do anything to mess with that. I also got on the side over here, I got some, after I finish polishing it, if I can get this off here, and get it from up under here, I got some Mother's surface prep. You definitely want to surface prep this thing after you polish it out, because after you polish out your vehicle, before you put a ceramic coating on, there are going to be maybe a few oil spots or something like that around. You want to make sure that the paint is clean and it is dry. One of the reasons why I waited the next day to do this is because, some people, if you don't know what you're doing and you wash your vehicle, and if you are putting a ceramic coating on it, and say some water starts coming out of, you see that little side mirror right there, and starts dripping out that side mirror, that water starts coming down that side mirror, you're going to have some problems. It'll mess up your coating that you put on. Okay, so we got that, and we got that. Now, let's go down the bottom for the how they call it, the star. The star of the show right here is going to be this, okay? It's by a company called Rix. I can't even pronounce that. All right, whatever. Anywho, I had this off of Amazon, okay? I got this off of Amazon for $29, and it is a pure ceramic coating. And one of the reasons why I know this is a pure ceramic coating is that it comes in a real glass bottle. That's a glass bottle. You get a some ceramic coating that comes in a plastic bottle, it's not gonna be any good. If it's in a plastic bottle, it's not. It's not pure ceramic. This is an advanced pure graphene ceramic coating. It comes in here, it comes in this box. Here, let me get this out here, okay? Nice ass box. Comes with a little block that you put the piece of cloth over, which I won't be using this. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna be using when I get ready to do it. And it comes with a nice polishing. Comes with a couple of polishing towels down in it. But anywho, yeah, what? Like I said, 29 bucks off of Amazon, and I've got this stuff like a few years ago, maybe about a year and a half ago. Okay. And never use it, but I'm gonna use it now for the first time on this one right here because I got other stuff that I use. So first of all, we're gonna get the polishing process going. All right, and just like that, I got the entire vehicle polished out. And take a look at the paint on it, and I mean, it looks good. It really, really looks good. Got everything polished. Got the lights polished on it. The windows and whatnot. Oh, I missed that one back window right there. So I'll go over that and hit it because I'm going to put a ceramic coating on the entire windows all the way through it. Wheels have been cleaned. They are also going to have a ceramic coating put on it. Now, as I promised y'all, I told you I was going to give it a look at the engine, okay? This thing's got a 4.3 liter VVT. Don't ask me what the horsepower or the torque is on it because I have no idea. I know it's a powerful V8, and this thing, when you start it up, you can feel it as a V8. So it runs. But look at the condition that that the motor is in. And this vehicle is a 2006, okay? It's a 20-year-old vehicle, and look at the condition it's in. Like I said, I got the headlights polished out. So this one over here now, which was a little bit more duller, is better. You know, it's just about as good as the one on the other side over here, okay? All right. So we'll look over this way here, and you can see everything's done. Now, we're gonna start the ceramic, but before I start the ceramic coating, I have to prep it. So I'm gonna use I tell you what I was gonna do. I'm going to use the mother's surface prep. Get all this done, so get it all cleaned up and whatnot. Then I'll put the ceramic coating on it. All right, so now right here we got the Amazon, the Advanced Graphene Ceramic Coating, okay? And it says on the box that this is a 5-year coating. We shall see, okay? And I got the little pad to put it on here. And it says basically to put 2 to 3 drops on it. Just make sure you put a good liberal amount, on it. And, you know how ceramic coatings go. But the only thing with this one is, the difference is that I'm used to using the Adams Graphene ceramic coating where you put it on, you leave it for about 1.5 minutes with the rainbow. This is the minute you put it on, you wipe it right off. So we're going to start with the front fender area right here and see how this works out. Let's go here. And you notice something that I'm not doing? I don't have my rubber gloves on, so let me get my rubber gloves. All right, here I'm back. Rubber gloves, safety first. Now, I advise you that the thing about it is this stuff does smell like ceramic. And I know what ceramic smells like. It's a chemical smell that's pretty strong. So you want to make sure that if you're using this stuff, that you're in a well-ventilated area. Now me, I'm in my shop and I got the doors, my shop door wide open. Plus I got a fan back there, and okay. Having a little struggle with that coming out of there. We're going to see how this is going to go on here. Okay, goes on nice and smooth, that's for sure. Yeah. All right, we're going to go with this panel right here. We're going to go straight. up and down, cross like this. Come back this way, and then like that. Come back over, wipe, come down, just like this. Go over that corner right there. Okay. All right, it says wipe off immediately. I'm not using their towels, I'm using my towels. I like mine a little bit better. Let's see. Now remember, I've already surface prepped this panel. Wow. Okay. Stuff goes on and wipes off really smooth, and it does. It wipes off really, really easy. So, but it's not always about how it wipes off. It's more about how it lasts. So, we're gonna see. And all right, make sure that's all the way dry. And the reason why, because I don't want any hot spots on it. So I'm gonna get through the whole thing and I'll get back with y'all, all right? All right, so like that, I'm done with the SC 430 ceramic coating. All right, we'll take a look around here and see. And I'm telling you, this stuff came off really nice. It went on pretty good. And this was the Amazon Advanced Graphene Ceramic Coating, okay? And as you can see, it looks good. I ceramic coated everything, including the windows, the rear view mirrors. I ceramic coated the wheels as well. The fronts, I polished out the front headlights. You can see that because this one over here was starting to fade some, and I got it about as good as the other one is, okay? So, and that's that. All right, hope y'all enjoyed this video. I want to tell you a little bit of something about that ceramic coating that I used, all right? That, like I say, the stuff, we're going to see how long this stuff is going to last, how long it's going to work. But this is a vehicle that's garage kept, all right? So due to the fact it's kept in the garage, the owner like barely only drives it in the summertime and maybe on weekends or something like that on a nice Sunday afternoon. Low miles, beautiful car. Very well kept. Yeah, so therefore something like that. And I told him a ceramic coating on this one here, it'll give him a good 3 or 4 years. It's not out in the elements. He never dries in the rain. It's never touched snow. No snow or anything like that. So, it ought to stay up. It ought to stay up. So if y'all like this video, please hit those like buttons and subscribe buttons, all right? I'm going to try to bring you some more different content. Go back to what I know, detailing more different vehicles. I got a Suburban and I'm going to pick up this evening. Well, it's a Yukon Denali. That's what I'm going to pick up, a Yukon Denali. So, and that one I'll have for a few days, and I might do a little bit of content on that if I find anything interesting, okay? But just wanted to show you, hey, you don't have to spend a lot of money for a ceramic coating, all right? Due to the fact that it's a white vehicle, white is a whole lot easier to do than black. Anybody knows that, because black shows everything. It does. It's an unforgiving color. But the thing about it is, I pretty much got, any and all. There's no imperfections in it. There may be a small scratch here or there. There always is somewhere. No vehicle's totally scratch free. So that's it. I'm getting ready to take this vehicle to the owner, and I will see y'all next time. And like I said, please hit those like buttons and subscribe buttons. Help me get the channel to build up so I can do more and more things. God bless, and y'all have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time. Bye. One thing.